Everybody talks about SCHD. It's the most famous dividend ETF on the planet. But there's a quieter fund, one that gets a fraction of the attention, that has actually beaten SCHD over the last 10 years. Its name is DGRO. And while everyone was busy worshipping SCHD, DGRO quietly delivered higher total returns over the past decade. But here's the twist that makes your head spin. This year, in 2026, SCHD is absolutely destroying DGRO, more than doubling its return. So one fund won the decade. The other is winning right now. Which one actually deserves your money? Get this wrong, and it could cost you. Stick with me, because the answer is not the one most people would guess. Here's the plan. First, the quiet 10-year truth. How DGRO edged out the king and why nobody noticed. Then, the 2026 plot twist, why SCHD is suddenly crushing it this year. Next, the one real difference between these two funds that explains the whole thing. And finally, a straight answer on which one belongs in your portfolio, or whether owning both is the smartest move of all. Let's get into it. Quick disclaimer. This is educational analysis using current published data, not financial advice. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results, and these numbers change. Always verify the current data and consult a qualified professional before investing. Let me start with a number that almost nobody talks about. Over the past 10 years, DGRO, the iShares Core Dividend Growth ETF, delivered an annualized return of roughly 13.3 to 13.5%. SCHD, the famous one, delivered about 12.8%, so over a full decade, DGRO came out ahead. Now, I want to be honest with you, because that's the whole point of this channel. This is not a blowout. We're talking about a gap of around 0.5% to 0.7% per year. That's a quiet, narrow win, not a demolition. But it's still a win. The less famous fund beat the famous one over 10 years, and almost nobody in the SCHD crowd seems to know it. So, how did the underdog pull ahead? One word: growth. DGRO holds different companies than SCHD. It leans more toward companies that grow their dividends and earnings, and it carries more technology exposure. Names like Apple and Microsoft historically show up in DGRO that don't qualify for SCHD. And over the last decade, growth and tech were the winning team. So DGRO, with its growth tilt, quietly rode that wave to slightly higher total returns. Here's why nobody noticed. SCHD pays a much bigger dividend, around 3.2% versus DGRO's roughly 2%. And dividend investors are obsessed with yield. They see SCHD's fatter paycheck and assume it's the superior fund. But yield is not the same as total return. Total return is your dividends plus the growth of your shares, combined. And on that complete measure, DGRO quietly edged ahead because its share price grew a little faster, even while paying you less income along the way. But now here's where the story flips completely, and this is where most people get confused. Look at this year alone, 2026, and SCHD is dominating. SCHD is up roughly 20% year-to-date. DGRO is up only about 10%. SCHD is doubling it. So the fund that lost the 10-year race is suddenly winning this year's race by a mile. What is going on? The answer is a rotation. For years, money flooded into technology and growth stocks, which is exactly what helped DGRO. But in 2026, the wind changed. Investors started rotating out of expensive, shaky tech and into value and dividend names. The kind of stocks SCHD is packed with: financials, energy, healthcare, consumer staples. When value comes back into fashion, SCHD shines. And that's precisely what happened this year. SCHD's value tilt paid off big, while the tech-heavy DGRO got left behind. And here's a detail that surprises people. SCHD isn't just the higher income fund, it's actually been the better performer in downturns too. Back in the 2022 bear market, SCHD fell only about 3%, while DGRO dropped nearly 8%. So the idea that DGRO is automatically safer because it holds 4 times as many stocks? Not true. In the rough patches, SCHD's quality value tilt has actually held up better. So now you've got a genuine puzzle. Over 10 years, DGRO won on total return. In 2026, and in tough markets like 2022, SCHD wins. Which signal do you trust, the decade or the moment? This is the exact question that should drive your decision, and almost nobody frames it correctly. Let me show you the right way to think about it. Here's the key that unlocks the entire decision. SCHD and DGRO aren't really competitors. They're different tools designed for different goals. SCHD is the income and value powerhouse. It holds about 100 high-quality companies, requires a long history of dividend payments, and currently offers a yield around 3.2%. Its more concentrated portfolio often performs well when value stocks lead and tends to provide better downside protection during market pullbacks. DGRO is the growth and dividend growth option. With nearly 400 holdings, it offers far greater diversification and a lower yield of about 2%. However, it emphasizes companies growing their dividends and earnings faster, with greater exposure to technology and growth sectors. The most important fact is that these funds are highly correlated, but not identical. They often move in the same direction, yet their differences can help balance performance across market cycles. So the real question isn't which fund is better. It's whether you want more income today or greater growth potential over time. Here's the key that unlocks the entire decision. SCHD and DGRO aren't really rivals. They're two different tools built for two different jobs. SCHD is the income and value machine. It holds roughly 100 high-quality companies, screens for financial strength and a long dividend history, and currently offers a yield around 3.2%. Because it's more concentrated and value-focused, it often performs well when value stocks are leading and can provide better downside protection during market corrections. DGRO is the growth and diversification machine. It owns nearly 400 stocks, giving investors much broader exposure across the market. Its yield is lower, around 2%, but it focuses on companies that are growing their dividends and earnings faster, with greater exposure to technology and growth sectors. These funds move similarly, but not identically. That difference can help smooth returns when market leadership changes. So the real question was never which fund is better. It's which job you need done, higher income and stability today, or stronger long-term growth potential. Here's the bigger lesson. The best investment depends on the time frame. Over the last decade, DGRO slightly outperformed. In 2026, SCHD is ahead by a wide margin. During the 2022 bear market, SCHD also came out on top. Same funds, different results. That's why investors get confused. They look at one period and assume they've found the winner. But markets move in cycles. Growth leads for a while, then value takes over. The investors who succeed aren't the ones who predict every market shift. They're the ones who choose a strategy that matches their goals and stick with it. So when you see headlines claiming one fund crushed another, ask, over what time frame? If you're investing for decades, one great year doesn't tell you much. Match the fund to your goal and ignore the noise. To sum it up, DGRO slightly beat SCHD over the last decade thanks to its growth focus. But in 2026 and during market downturns, SCHD has been the stronger performer. SCHD delivers income and stability. DGRO offers growth and diversification. Which team are you on, SCHD or DGRO? Let me know below. Subscribe so you don't miss the next update when these numbers shift again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.